Welcome to my channel, Seneca's Way. Stop of everything you're doing right now and listen closely. There's something critical happening in your conversations with women that you're completely overlooking every single day. Women are reciprocally broadcasting their true feelings through 3 simple words, and I guarantee you've heard them before without realizing their explosive meaning. What if I told you that when a woman says these specific phrases, it's not just casual conversation? It's her subconscious screaming that she's attracted to you. The shocking part, over 90% of men hear these words every day and completely miss their hidden meaning. But today, you're getting the Decode key, Visarin pickup lines, or avisic plants. They are the subtle, seemingly innocent phrases women use when they're starting to develop riot feelings. The kind of phrases that slip out when she's comfortable, when she lets your guard down, when your true emotions leak through. By the end of this video, you'll never listen to women the same way again. You'll be able to detect attraction in ordinary conversations. You'll finally understand what she means when she says those 3 little words. So if you're ready to grade your dating IQ and see the hidden signs you've been missing, pay very close attention right now. Amelia here from Old Stoic, and before we begin, I want you to think about felt time. A woman said something that made you pause, that made you wonder, was that just friendly or was there something more? What if I told you there's a scientific reason you can't shake that feeling? After analyzing over 1,000 hours of real conversations, psychologists have identified 3 specific phrases women unconsciously use in developing romantic feelings. And they are not what you'd expect. Harassed, painful truth. Right now, as Yash, this woman in your life could be sending you clear signals of attraction throughout ordinary conversations. The coworker who always finds excuses to talk to you. The friend who remembers little details about your life. That girl who texts you just because. They might be revealing their true feelings for a day while you remain complete line wear. We're at Stoic Paradox. We specialize in decoding the hidden patterns of human connection. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what to listen for, the subtle but undeniable verbicas that slip out when a woman starts seeing you differently. These aren't pick-up artist tricks or keep manipulation tactics. This is evidence-based psychology that will change how you understand every interaction with women moving forward. By the end of this video, you'll have what we call the attraction advantage, the ability to recognize a romantique's interest with startling accuracy to never again wonder, does she like me? But fair warning, once you learn these 3 phrases, you'll start hearing them everywhere and you'll never be able to tuner them again. So tell me, are you ready to see what's been hiding in plain sight all along? Alright, let's kick things off with the first word. You matter. Now, this isn't your tippy cow complaint. It's not just a simple phrase or a polite thing to say when a woman says you matter. That it's an incredibly intentional and significant. It's one of those phrases that cuts right to the core. You see, a known relationship, whether it's romantic, even a deep friendship, there are many levels of connection. But when Simone says you matter, they're letting you know that your presence isn't there. Life is important in a way that goes beyond surface-level interactions. Don't think about it. How often do we harpochi say you matter to just anyone? Not that often, right? So when a woman sees it, it's a huge signal that she's recognizing you for more than just binder, or she's acknowledging your influence, your personality, your support, and maybe even your struggles. This isn't just a flipping statement. It's her way of telling you that you've made an impact on her life. Let's dig a little deeper into this. You ever been around someone who just genuinely listens to you? Not just waiting for their turn to speak, but actively paying attention to what you say, how you feel, and what's important to you. When a woman tells you you matter, it's often because you've shown her that you can't provide that level of attention and care. You've demonstrated it. You're a man who isn't just intimate with her, but that you're emotionally invested in her life, her feelings, and her experiences. And here's the thing. When someone tells you that you matter, they're also recognizing your value. This goes beyond just the superficial aspects of attraction. This is about the sense of who you are as a person. She's telling you that she sees a myth in you that goes deeper than what can be seen at face value, made by the way you think, the way you treat others. It's the way you challenge her to be better or how you stand by her when she needs support. It's a reminder. Sad relationships are built on respect and appreciation. When she says you matter, it's a reflection of the connection you built and the effort you've both put into getting to know other on a deeper level. This phrase isn't said lightly. It's a recognition that you've been significant in her life, and that kind of significance is something that's easily earned. It's earned through trust, consistency, and the emotional bonds you've formed. You hear you matter. Take a moment to appreciate the weight of those words. It's not just about feeling. Appreciate in the moment. It's a sign that is beginning to think about you in a much more long-term, deeper, and meaningful way. It's not just about attraction anymore. It's about connection, emotional depth, and truly valuing each other's presence. Now moving on to the second word, and the Sony is huge. We know if you've ever been in a conversation with someone where they start using the word why instead of we, that's a major shift in how they see you. When a woman starts talking about whether it's about plans, goals, or future events, she's doing more than just suggesting ideas. She's letting you know that she sees a way as a partner, someone she envisions being within a shared future. This is a powerful shift because it means her thinking has moved beyond just represent moment and she's including win her future. So let's break it down. The word we is all about inclusion. It's about thinking in terms of a partnership, a team. When she says we should go on that trip or we can handle this together, she's not just making a suggestion. She's telling you she'll value her input. She's thinking of you as him. She wants to be with and chassis you as an integral part of her life going forward. Here's where it gets interesting. You might have heard that phrase. You can tell how serious someone is about you by how they talk about the future. Well, that's exactly what was signifies. It's not about saying, I'll go to the store or I'll try this thing. No, it's about involving you in vision. She's not just thinking about herself anymore. She's thinking about both of you. And that's a powerful moment in any relationship. Now, when she uses the word we, it's also a signal that she's emotionally invested in creating a shared experience. It's no longer about living into separate worlds or doing your own thing on your own time. It's about blending your lives together, even eats, just in small ways. Maybe she's talking about future plans, whether that's travel, life goals, or even just making a decision together about what to do on the weekend. These seemingly small moments are actually big emotional signals that show she's trying to build something with you. And here's the thing. This isn't something that happens overnight. For a woman to begin using when her language means she's already started. To imagine a future with you, she's thinking beyond the present. And that's not something you do for Justinian. It takes emotional depth, trust, and a connection that goes beyond casual interest. So when she starts saying things like, we've got this, or we're in this together, it's her way of telling you that she's invested in this journey with you. And that journey might be just beginning, but it's already moving towards something bigger. And don't forget, Wilso symbolizes mutual respect. She's not just including you in her plans, she's valuing your opinion, your thoughts, and your presence. I chat that she sees you as an equal in relationship, not someone on the outside. Looking in, it's a clear indicator that the connection is deepening and that she's no longer seeing you just as someone she likes. In a moment, she's seeing you as someone who wants to share her life with moving. And now we come to the third and possibly the most meaningful word. A woman might say when she's developing true feelings for you, safe. Now this one goes way beyond romance. It's not flashy. It's not poetic, but it's powerful. Maybe more powerful than any romantic phrase you could ever hear here. Because when a woman says, I feel safe with you, she's not just talking about physical protection. She's talking about emotional safety, mental peace, a deep personal trust. That's incredibly rich in chaotic world, feeling safe, genuinely safe. is a rare luxury. We're all walking around with walls up with past baggage, with silent insecurities we rarely talk about. So when a woman looks you in the eyes and tells you that you make her feel safe, it means you've broken through all of that. It means she can breathe a little easier around you, can let her guard down. She doesn't feel like she needs to impress you or pretend she can't just be. Let's pause there for a second. Echoes of that no small thing. Once as safe, it means you've created a space where she feels emotional support. She knows you won't judge her for showing her true self, whether that's her weird sense of humor, her ambitious dreams, or the parts of her past she's not proud of. You've shown her consistency, presence, and patience. 3 things that are increasingly rare and incredibly valuable in a world filled with distractions and wholehearted attention. And don't confuse this with being passive or justness. Feeling safe doesn't mean you're avoiding difficult conversations or cigar-coating everything. Quite the opposite. It means you're honest with her in a respectful way. It means you're restable. She knows that when life throws house her way, you won't add to the storm. You'll be the calm in it. It's also a sign that she's beginning to build a deeper emotional bond with you, because emotional safety is the foundation of love. Attraction might spark the fire, but safety keeps it burning. When she feels safe, she opens up, more shares, more connects, more. That's how real intimacy is built. Not just physical, but emotional, mental, even spiritual. So if she ever says the words, "I feel safe with you," don't take it lightly. That's not just a compliment. That's trust. That's vulnerability. That's her saying, "I choose you as my peace." And if a woman starts seeing you as her safe space, you can bet she's already feeling something real, something lasting. This one word, safe, might just be the clearest sign that you're no longer just Somion Shell likes. You're becoming Somion Shell. So let's take a step back and reflect on what we've just uncovered. These 3 words, "you matter," we say, may seem simple on the surface, but they carry layers of meaning beneath them. These aren't just phrases thrown into conversation. They're emotional signals, subtle indicators that someone is beginning to let their guard down and let you in. When a woman says you matter, she's acknowledging your significance. She's telling you that your presence affects her in a manning way. When she starts saying why instead of I, she's no longer thinking in solo terms. She's visualizing a partnership. She's choosing to imagine knowing her world and herself in yours. And when she says, "I feel safe with you," that's the emotional jackpot. That means trust. That means vulnerability. That means she sees you not just as Amen, but as a refugee, place of peace in a world full of noise. And here's what I want you to remember, especially you're someone who values depth over drama, substance over surface. It's not always about what people do loudly. Sometimes it's the quiet words, the small shifts, the little phrases tuck a die into every conversations that reveal everything you need to know. That's the bit of emotional intelligence. That is power of awareness, something we're always striving to sharpen here at. If this video helped you recognize these signs or gave you a new perspective, do me a favor, hit that like button so more people can find this message. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Aware. We don't chase hype, we seek clarity. Every week we explore topics around mindset, emotional mastery, and human connection. Because being strong isn't just a boot outside, it's a boot mastering what's within. Drop a comment below. Have you heard any of these words? Or do they mean something more in hindsight? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, for thinking deeper, and for being part of this journey. Stay grounded.